microphone over to our best man, Brandon. Let's give Brandon a big round of applause.
So I've known Alan for quite a while. We played t-ball together, and he's always been there for me. No matter what, he's the kind of person that will do anything for anyone. He will get the shirt right off his back. There's times when I just bought my house, and he would drive 3 hours from college, just give me a hand and drive 3 hours back in the middle of the night. I know that somebody that's going to give everything he has to take care of somebody, that Morgan picked somebody very special, somebody that's a one-of-a-kind person that has always been there for me, and I know Alan still always will be there for me, and he'll always be there for Morgan, give her anything and everything she needs and wants. He's a truly genuine person with a real caring heart, and I'm glad to see that he has found someone as special as Morgan to share the rest of his life with. And but I do want to say that I am still a little jealous of Morgan, because me and Alan are each other's first loves, so, and always will be. So I just want to make sure Morgan and everybody knew that. So with that, I want to say congratulations to you two, and that my every hope and prayer is that you guys have a very wonderful, bountiful future.
All right, we're going to hand over to Maddie. Let's hear from Maddie, ladies and gentlemen.
For those who don't know me, my name is Maddie, and I'm Morgan's favorite cousin. Morgan, I'm beyond excited to stand by you at one of the most special moments of your life. As a kid, I sometimes wished I had a sister, even though Zach was pretty close sometimes. But as I've grown up, I've realized that having you by my side is like I've had a sister all along. Ever since I can remember, you've been right by my side, whether it's talking about books, boys, Taylor Swift, or finding ways to bring a SpongeBob reference into every conversation. We have always found ways to laugh and have fun together. I will always be in your corner, but I am so glad that you found your soulmate in Alan. You found someone who loves you the way you deserve, someone who matches your kindness, humor, and knows you well enough to keep the napkins stocked and the smoke alarm set. Who would have known that when we were little girls listening to love songs together and dreaming about who we would end up with one day, that we would both be here finding our real life love stories. Morgan, I can't wait to be there for all the new chapters in your love story. And Alan, I hope that you have just as much fun growing old with her as I've had growing up with her.
All right, we're going to hand it over to Nathan. Let's hear it for Nathan, ladies and gentlemen.
For the few in the room that don't know who I am, I'm Nathan. If you didn't recognize me, there's usually two of me. I have the beard, he doesn't. My mom was afraid of long hair and forehead, so we had the weird bangs cut our entire way through school. So I got pretty lucky. Al and I have been close friends since just before high school. We moved in pretty late, so we didn't have the same. We weren't as friends as long as Brandon and Alan were. We got pretty lucky being able to find the couple that I have. Obviously, my wife Maddie is Morgan's maid of honor. Alan and Morgan were our best man and maid of honor in our wedding, so it's really glad that we were able to bring this full circle with everything. I had a quick story for you. So when Alan was at Akron, he used to come home. Every time he'd come home, we'd always take a trip to McDonald's in Piqua. Not because there was anything special, because Alan wanted to drive on back roads, because he didn't have any of those in Akron. And the last time he did it, right before, obviously, all this stuff happened, Alan said that he went to someone's house for dinner. It was one of our friends from high school, and they had decided to invite him on a blind date but not tell him about it. So he told me about it. He's like, I wish they would have said something. I was like, you know what, Alan, I promise I will never set you up with someone without you knowing it. Alan, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I may have been trying to set you up with someone, but I would say it was successful because here we are. So with that, just a toast to the happy couple. Have a good night, and you guys have a great marriage.
All right, one more round of applause for everybody doing the speeches today. Great job, great job. At this time, I'd like to invite our bride and groom over. We're going to get the cake. It's all